Hi, everyone, and thank you for waking up with us on this Thursday morning. I'm Jordan Schreier here with Lisa Bedell, and we're just getting started with your news and weather to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. A state fire marshal is heading to the scene of a golf course lodge in northern Minnesota that was destroyed by fire. Take a look at this video. Multiple crews from surrounding towns battled the blaze at Blueberry Pines Golf Course in Monaga for more than 4 hours yesterday, and it's still smoldering.
They were called out around 4 in the afternoon, and we're still fighting flames at 7:30. Because of the intensity of the fire, nearly a dozen fire departments were called in to help. No one was hurt. The fire marshal will be looking for the cause today. A Minnesota family is desperate for answers after learning their military son was shot to death in his Marine barracks while on duty in Washington, D.C. The mother of 20-year-old Riley Kuznia of Carlstead says Marines came to her doorstep Tuesday to tell her the news. But that's about all she knows about his death.
Markel Kuznia says Riley was an all-around good kid who worked hard and loved life. She says military officials are not giving her any details. She doesn't know when she'll get her son's remains either. The Marine Corps did confirm that the wound was not self-inflicted.
10 minutes before 7. Let's get a check of our storm team forecast on this Thursday with Lisa Green.
Good morning. Starting off with very mild temperatures today, a big change from how we started out 2019 here. But with that comes some weather that's going to be impactful for your morning commute in some areas. We've got some freezing rain possible, a little drizzle here in the Northern Valley. Roseau, Badette, you might be running into some of this. Not all of this reaching the ground, but the potential is there. Down toward Beltrami County and looks like Hubbard County quieting down a little bit. But it's this line right here, just now moving into Kittson and Roseau County. That's a little deeper pink to watch out for. That's where we're looking at maybe a little bit more substantial light rain affecting us there. Elsewhere, it's pretty quiet as far as precipitation is concerned, but there is some frost on those roads. So we're talking some slick spots here to start off your morning. And we want to give yourself some time, extra time on that morning commute again this morning. But here's a look at those temperatures. It is looking great out there. We've got some 20s, some 30s. It's 25 degrees in Fargo, 30 in Grand Forks. It's 33 in Jamestown, and 21 in Fergus Falls. So a warm start to the day, relatively speaking, for January standards. With wind out of the south or west or a combination of the two, we've got wind speeds mainly in the teens. There are some places we've had some gusts in the 20s, and Devil's Lake right now you see a gust to 31 miles per hour. So it is getting a little breezy in some spots, and we'll see that wind kick up from time to time this morning especially. Here's your afternoon planner. More of the same, more mild weather, temperatures in the 30s, above freezing. Those roads are going to start to get pretty slushy and messy. And in addition to that, we'll see some sun mixed in with a couple of clouds. Your afternoon planner for today looks great. We'll be into the 30s, and we'll continue to have some milder afternoons heading into the weekend. Some above freezing temperatures Friday and Saturday. Sunday staying in the 30s with a chance for a little bit of snow Sunday night and into early Monday. And we carry over that milder weather into Monday until we kind of cool things down just slightly. It's still around average or even above average as we head into midweek next week. Let's check in with Al.
Well, Lisa, I'm on eastbound Interstate 94 at the 42nd Street, and I'm going absolutely nowhere. We got word of a 4 or 5 vehicle crash here. I'll tell you what, Interstate 94 is really slippery. I went to the slow, and I was surprised. I mean, it's extremely icy this morning. So what we have is basically no traffic movement or very little traffic movement right around the tri-level. I'm just creeping along here. Traffic has shifted over to the two southernmost lanes. In other words, the passing lane is the one that's on the where there's no traffic whatsoever. But definitely a crash here. And I'm just going to have to keep you posted on what's going on. Extremely icy here this morning. I told you a little bit earlier about 2 other vehicles in the ditch, and now we have this mess here. And again, last we heard, a 4 or 5 vehicle crash at exit 349 or milepost 349, which is the tri-level. Eastbound Interstate 94 traffic basically not moving. Here comes emergency services. Looks like the highway patrol here just arrived on the scene. We'll keep you posted on this, but you might want to avoid this area if you can. Willamette Valley Today traffic.
North Dakota legislators are back in Bismarck for the start of the 2019 session and today's State of the State address by Governor Doug Burgum. The governor delivers the address around 1 this afternoon after the Senate and House convene in a joint session.
The federal government says there's a shortage of police officers across the nation, and it's also been a struggle to keep some departments in the Fargo-Moorhead area fully staffed. Fargo police have one opening. Moorhead has 2 new officers starting in 3 weeks and still has 3 openings. And Clay County has 3 new deputies in training.
The West Fargo Police Department is looking to hire 1 officer for a newly created position. The department has 60 officers, and while they're only looking for 1 more, they were down 4 officers last year. West Fargo PD may consider relaxing some policies related to such things as tattoos and facial hair in order to attract more qualified candidates. Police are looking for this man for failing to register as an offender against children, and they think he may be in Grand Forks or Fargo. The charge against Jordan Eno doesn't necessarily mean the sexual assault of a child. Sometimes these cases involve force against a child or restraining a child.
Eno has 8 felony charges on his record in North Dakota dating back to 2005, including burglary, aggravated assault, and failure to register as a sexual offender in Morton County. If you have information about him, call the Grand Forks Police. One family in the Northern Valley has a major scare when they got home from Christmas break. They found their Grand Forks apartment trashed and a strange man sleeping on their couch. They say he also ate all of their food.
Caitlin Schrenner has no idea how this man got into their home because she says it was locked up. The man left the apartment, but if caught, could be charged with burglary, which is a felony offense. The guy is described as a white man, about 6'1", with a reddish-grayish beard. There's a disturbing new social media trend called clout lighting that you may have watched and not even realized it. It's about someone performing an extreme prank on their significant other, recording their reactions and then posting it online. But psychologists say some of the stunts are harmful. In one highly viewed video, a woman is being told her cat has died. And in another one, a woman is being called ugly by her boyfriend.
Clout lighting is a combination of gaslighting. That's when an abuser manipulates truthful information so the victim doubts themselves, and clout, which is a video made to get lots of views. Relationship experts say while viewers may laugh at what they see on camera, there could be more abuse that's happening when the camera stops rolling. Driving through intersections in the valley is a little tricky these days because of the snow that's piled up 5 feet high in some places. That means many drivers often do that slow creep forward until the coast is finally clear. Fargo City officials say tall banks are something they're working on, but there are a lot of other problems that city workers have their hands tied up with.
Crews will be working around the clock for the next few weeks, taking care of as many safety concerns as possible. And although it's not clear how many accidents have happened because of tall snowbanks, the city has not received any complaints from police that any specific areas are too high. Inspire Innovation Lab is a nonprofit organization in the area that gives kids a place to have fun while learning.
And that's where we find the Valley Today's Abby Furchner. Good morning, Abby.
Good morning, you guys. Yeah, I'm here at the Inspire Innovation Lab, which is on Main Avenue here in Moorhead, and I'm here with Assistant Director Sarah Gerrath. And so let's just talk about what is going to be going on here tonight. It's going to be a pretty fun evening.
Oh, we're so excited. We have FM Super Adventures coming in, and we're going to make oobleck, and we're going to make some volcanoes, and maybe we'll have some arts and crafty type things. We usually do some stations. It's going to be really fun.
And Inspire Innovation Lab has a lot of programs for kids after school, too.
Right. We focus on underrepresented groups especially. So we have after-school care programs, and we do have openings for that right now. We do birthday parties on the weekends. We have a group for high school girls to empower high school girls, and summer programs. So check out our website, like us on Facebook, and you can follow and find out what we're doing.
So why do you think it's so important to have a creative space like this for kids and teens in the community?
I think just to empower people to explore science, math, explore their identities as artists without fear. I think that's what makes it so great.
And I love how you said earlier when we were doing some of the experiments, you said this is messy fun, because I feel like that's how kids learn the best.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Messy learning is what we do, and we love it.
And it's going to be so much fun here tonight. adults and kids can just drop in right here at the lab. Again, that's on Main Avenue here in Moorhead, and it's from 6:30 to 8:30, so you can come on and do some fun science experiments with your kiddos right after school.
Thank you, Abby. Let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. The average woman has just over a little over 9 different of these.
Well, the answer is bottles of perfume. You can take part in our question of the morning on the Valley News Live Facebook page. Just go ahead and join the conversation. And if you're joining us tomorrow, a lot of people are talking Bison football. We'll have live reports from Mike Morkin down in Frisco.
He's already down there with the team. I know I did see a picture where he ran into Coach Kleiman, so everyone's getting ready for the big game on Saturday, and that includes a big travel day today for a lot of people.
Big travel day. We've got some icy roads right here in Fargo. It's a little frosty. You want to watch out for that. We're looking out toward the tri-level. Al's been reporting an accident out that way. You can see some flashing lights. Traffic backed up a little bit here. It looks like more of a eastbound event, but still slower traffic. Today, temperatures into the 30s, so we are warming up. Just watch out for some slick spots this morning.
The Today Show and CBS This Morning are just about to start, but remember, the Valley Today rolls on. Join us right now for more live up-to-the-minute news and weather on the Fargo CW.